So right now we go for the reality check. Just for a while ago, before I pick up the telephones, so people have to say present to you. And the last presentation we talk about the identify and prioritize issue and goals. So right now we assume that every group already come up with the good goals, okay? And then we go for this chapter. It's going to be related to what are your goals? So you will be able to identify the constraints and the opportunity. The constraint and opportunity which are facing would be able to use the facilitation skill with co-management partner in the focus group discussion. And from now on, when we talk about the focus group discussion, perhaps we will talk it very shortly as the FGD. Okay, so everyone agree to be in short. And aside of that, so you will be able to understand the need. Can someone show yes, where are we now? We have finished this already, right? Yeah, and we come up to identify the prioritize the issue and goal already. And now we come to the reality check. We call it reality check number 2, but right now we're going to talk about reality check number 1. Yeah. And you have come up with your goals, and you might also have to think about that. For each goal which we identify, there might be some constraints and also the opportunity. Yeah, to how to say that we have to facing, and it might not make our goal become achieving. So there might be some constraint and the opportunity on that. And that kind of the constraint and issues, it might include like have problem with the cost, might cost a lot. It might be because lack of the political stakeholders, and it might not insufficient for the support from other agencies. It might be because lack of the human capacity or the skills. It might be because the times too short, so it insufficient times. It might be because we might lack of the data and information, something like that. But some of these issues is not news, so we already talk about this perhaps in the government issues. Yeah, so then just do a little bit exercise in order to get away from sleepy. So my colleague going to provide you with the card and to achieving your FMU goals. Okay, and you put the constraints on the green card and your opportunity on your yellow card. And then green and yellow. So you have about 10 minutes in order to go to this activity.
Fisheries sustain. You keep on writing.
We considered all in this area are conflict area. This is the blue dotted color. This is the fishing ground for troll. This is good for allowed in all parts of the summer sea. So we considered as all in this area are conflicts because troll fishing is not allowed. But still, they are fishing here. So we considered these sites are conflicts in all areas. Yeah, the conflict is and there is a problem, and the boat fishing operators and the law enforcers. If they are caught to fishing in this area, they are caught by law enforcers, and their fishing gears and fish cuts.
5 groups. Into 4 groups. Yeah, my colleague going to distribute to you the card of the fish, and after you already group, so you have to select the member of the group. One to be the facilitator, and one be the observer, and another be the respondent. Okay? Yeah, and we will give you the topic for the discussion later. But right now you have to go in the group. Yeah. Respondent. Yeah. So the observer will not say anything. Let the facilitator talk with the respondent. The observer just only to observe and take note. Okay? The one who be the observer only observe and take note. Let the other handle.
Not doing the E-EAFM form. We have to discussion.
Yeah, I think something will do like this.
But something agree, if someone agree, someone
No, we will just put an imaginary situation.
Following.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe again.
Okay. So, shall we start?
start with you because you are facilitator.
So, I pretend that I'm coming. So you all are sitting with me. And namaste. I'm Sevandi Jayaguri, and I come from Sri Lanka. And I came here because I came to know that you are having a very good E-EAFM plan, that you are actually managing your fisheries very nicely. I came to know that there's some good work happening. At the same time, I came to know that everyone are helping to implement the plan. But I also came to know that some people are not very happy. Those people are happy so that we can work together. I would like to listen from you. I would like to hear what do you think about the
It's very in Japan, the problem.
That's the regulation. So the EFM plan in Japan is very nice, but then the disadvantage is that they would like they would like to change the EFM plan to a new one because most of their to the industry. So if the EFM plan will be implemented, a new one, you will disregard the subsidy. That's the
Orders?
yeah, there is stakeholder.
What stakeholder you? Regulator.
He as the expert doing.
So he's the bad guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
They continue increasing, even studying or even stop increasing.
So yes, so you mean to say that they don't have time to come over, they have to be in the sea all the time. They think that they are probably they are wasting their time by coming fishing. Time problem. Time problem. What do you think? How do you react to that? Do you agree with him, or do you think that there may be some other reason?
Yeah, but in fact, I don't think time is a great problem because they maybe have a plenty of time when.
It's okay. Okay, now we are discussing the conflict between
They are very conservative.
You are stakeholder. You're stakeholder. So he's the bad guy. Yeah. Let's still the same.
Then we have a suggestion. Through not in a big discussion, not a big venue.
Projects, so I cannot destroy anybody.
It's easy for you to change your fishing gear. It's very different here. You have
It does not fit to the fishing ground. Why not? Why not? If I can destroy the ecosystem, I can give up.
Maybe we
Zoning is the best. Okay, zoning. Win-win solution. Win-win internal arrangement.
Not trawling in some time of the year, but allowing the trawling in other times. Okay? We have to look at what you can do. Perhaps you are good at other things apart from trawling. What are the other things you used to do?
Only trolling.
Only trawling.
What you have discussed today. It's already okay.
You are facilitator.
Yeah.
Boss is facilitator. Right man.
Right.
I think you can play first.
And he worked in the good and negotiate between who is not agree, not doing and
follow EAFM.
Follow EAFM. In this case, in the Japan culture.
Yes.
Maybe Japan culture is to review the budget. With the top title.
Japan want to reduce the budget.
What
budget? Sorry, I can't culture. You say what? And you think Boss Ronnie, his role is facilitator is good in your observation. He facilitate. He is balanced between the group. Maybe because of Boss Ronnie is a professional facilitator. I think he has experience to deal with conflict, many conflict.
So in finally, you be able to come up with a solution. Finally, yeah. Okay. So your facilitator make the discussion go very freely, not stop talking. No, it not happen. So the facilitator in this group. Yeah. And for this group, who is the observer?
We had an interesting focus group discussion here. Linda was a facilitator. We had Baby, Tai and Tan as stakeholder representatives. Baby was presenting gillnet fishers and Tang and Tai were trap fishers. The gillnet is fishing within the area of the trap fishing, which is designated for non-gillnet fishing. And the negotiation was her to move away from the trap area. When the introduction started well, the facilitator introduced herself very well, and when the gillnetter started speaking, instead of just stopping at introduction, she started speaking on all the problems and issues. But anyway, the facilitator did not stop. She allowed her, and then very coolly she intervened and said, "We will talk the issues later. Let us go and get introduced." Others introduced themselves, and they introduced, and then she could slowly see, though the gillnetter was first very much against. She had all her problems, my livelihood, my this thing, all the years I've been fishing and all that. But finally, she could mediate between both and then come to an agreement that there will be slightly more zoning for gillnetters separately, so that she will limit herself to the zone area and the trap fishers would not be disturbed. I think this negotiation has come out easily, and this discussion went on very well. And at the end of it, she thanked, and it was a win-win situation. I think my opinion about this would be, I don't find the fishermen so friendly and easily agreeable to.
I cannot say first. to be the last one. In our group, we have the question or the activity about the rules and regulation have been set as a result of the E-EAFM plan, but one group of stakeholders is not doing what it is supposed to do. Suggestion. We have our team 5 persons here, and Dr. Vivek is a facilitator, and we have a fisherman stakeholder and fisherman tree, and observer and take note. So I review my note. Dr. Vivek is a very good facilitator. He is a professional. He explained about the question here, activity here, and then set up that who is stakeholder, who is fisherman, who is blah blah. And this one is a younger fisherman, is a hot blood one. So he start from question, and then Dr. Vivek give the 3 persons a chance to answer 2 questions. The first question is about why they don't come to participate, and the second question is answer how to suggestion to or convince the fishery or stakeholder come to participate. The first question I summarize like this. The question that he said that no time, like a normal fisherman that said no time, and Dr. Vivek said that, for example, the traditional fishermen. So the traditional fishermen always ignore something, say no time. And the second question is don't want to. The young guy said don't want to share their knowledge, like they have some knowledge from ancestors, so they keep it and think that it's good already. The other one is not believe, not believe in the E-EAFM project, that it will succeed, something like that. And the second question about how to convince or success that the stakeholder will come to attend the meeting or something. The first one suggests that the facilitator have to go before the meeting one day to convince that fishermen, explain them directly what is will be discussed in the next tomorrow meeting or something like that, and take advantage to them and bring them together in the next morning. The other one is focus to the leader of the fishermen, talk to the leader, and then convince the leader to persuade the fishermen come to the meeting. And the last one is approach to the fish institution to explain what happened and what will be done, and then they will convince next to the fisher or the stakeholder to come to the meeting. Is that all? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So it's really good. We come to the last group. So the observer, what have you seen?
Okay, thank you everybody.
Just focus on the characteristic of the facilitator scheme.
Yes. For question, rule and regulation have been set as a result of the E-EAFM plan, but one group of stakeholders is not doing what it is supposed to do. Suggestion. Our group have Miss Swandi. I think in my eyes, she is a senior professional facilitator. She introduced yourself and our group is very well. She used for the basic present you and just and contact everyone. In my group have some sub-trawler and aquaculture, oil, oyster and grouper farm with the moon. Yes. And NGO with the Abu. Yes. She have question about Trawl fishery and want to with a friend how to not use Trawl fishery in nature. Please think about children don't catch many resort and want to maybe apply his care and want to meet the whom to develop his farm
to integrate farm. And Mr. Abu is follow E-EAFM plan. This group they want to have a meeting more than one time to second one.
I observed, I found out that she can pick up the point really easily. And then she comes to the further discussion in order to bring the solution for the group. So that is very good one also. Then we turn back to the scene a little bit. Then hope that you already be awoke now, not sleeping anymore. And just think a little bit that where is conflict lies with the whole say. Yeah, because of against all the benefits of the human, so it's caused to the conflict also. Then, do you think the conflict always be bad? Do you think it's bad? Oh, I really don't want to deal with the conflict. I really don't like conflict. I also don't like conflict. Do you think it's bad? No. Why no? Why? Why do you think it's not always be bad? It might be because sometimes conflict can bring us to the change of something, change of behavior. Better to know it, understand it, and deal with it. That is the good place in order to bring the conflict to be the, how to say, the change, and we will get the benefit from that. You see this one, the conflict as a changing process. Yeah, as I mentioned before that, sometimes when we have to work for the E-EAFM, so it really have to come up with something. Sometimes have to change people's behaviors, the benefit might be lost. So don't face of the conflict. But the thing is that we have to know how we're going to deal with the conflict which are encountered. How we're going to solve with that. How we're going to manage. What kind of strategy we have to think about and cope up with that conflict. So management. Yeah. Conflict management. What is the conflict management? The conflict management is just only a form of the facilitated, negotiation. And how we can come up with that management is to apply the skills that help people to appraise the difference and solve the problem for win-win outcome. This is the key point. So win-win outcomes. Make everyone be okay. Don't fighting you okay. This side also okay then. It's a win-win outcomes. And for this circle, which you can see, it's one by one in detail later on. Okay, but I remember that side, that circles are the important messages which we have to think about when we deal with the conflict management. Now for the negotiation strategies. When we talk about negotiation or negotiate, what we want from this strategy, we know who, between who and who, what kind of that conflict, and why this conflict happens. And then we have to act as a good facilitator. We are doing some kind of like facilitators, we really have to use the question to challenge the assumption. This kind of question is powerful. Yeah, ask to challenge the assumption. Suppose if this thing happens, so how do you think? Something like that. Yeah, and also question to get out of the, how to say, my colleague going to divide you into three groups. You will also have your own role, which are different. each of you will be given the role. Okay? And we will let you to prepare, list carefully on your scenario. Read it, make yourself understand, and also understand your own role. Okay? And after that, when you hear the sound of this, ding ding, something like this, so you start to play your own role. And during other playing the roles, one observer have to again observe and take note. And after 10 minutes pass, we will ask you for the feedback. What we want from the feedback, we want to see how the procedure goes, and the observer